ride areas and enjoy your visit.
And from former developers from the company, they've expressed a lot of times where they have gone and said, hey, we should fix this thing, and then they're saying, hey, we're not going to fix that thing right now because this plan related with this system or that system. So we sit here and go, oh, they're so incompetent, oh, they're so stupid, they don't know what they're doing, blah, 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 all the time, when they have the fix there, but it's just not planned until later on. It's just extraordinarily frustrating to me, somebody who wants to play the game, and not be on that side of the project, right?
Hello everyone, my name's Lieutenant Horrigan, and as you can probably tell, this is Warhammer's mess hall. Definitely one of the more popular spaces on the ship. The mess has a fully automated dispensary since we operate on rotating shifts. We have a standard crew complement of 65 to 70, and meals need to be available at all times, so we have a culinary team always on duty, ready to lend support.
Hey, I hear you.
Service pilot Ari O'Reilly was once quoted as saying, in order to take the temperature of a ship's crew, you spend 20 minutes in their mess.
Yeah.
Now this is one of the main social areas of the ships where crew members from different departments can catch up in their own downtime. We also use the mess for social events like birthdays, holidays, and promotions. It's able to hold so many people. Our skipper, Captain Medgar, is a big believer in casual gatherings. It's in an effort to entrench camaraderie. So we're in here pretty often.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about today?
Now, you've probably noticed our games in the corner, so I'll just address
Don't
questions.
so take advantage.
Yes, it's pretty competitive. The XO currently has a score to beat. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to have a look around.
A lot of people comparing bringing up Warframe and talking about comparing it to Warframe, the system, and how they perceive the Warframe system as profitable. As a good example, like people that play Warframe can tell you that they don't make their money on the color palettes.
What do they make their money on?
Like
I don't care.
Oh, they make their money on ribbon mods. They're like weapon mods that get loose.
Okay, so not pure
G.
Yeah.
Nah, like they get most of the money on ribbon mods that's purely based on armor and achieve and get a good roll on it to put it into weapon. Color palettes, those are rewards most of the time. They have some that they sell on the website, but those are like entry level stuff. You know, shoot up down the line.
Okay.
And to compare those to some stuff that is trying to do the skins, doesn't really compare. It isn't as profitable.
What do you think Star Citizen's trying to do?
Sell whatever the community will allow them to sell.
That's good. That's a good point. I'm just gonna bring up this a little for 1 second. So I'm actually gonna try while you're talking about this. I want to do this. I wanted to do this with Morph a little bit. There was a post about things. So I'm gonna try and find that post while you're talking. But yeah, what do you think Star Citizen is trying to do? And I definitely agree with you. I think they're trying to find, and I think every company really does do this, is they're trying to find where the boundary is. How far can they go before being pushed back as far as like what's acceptable and what's not? And I think this community is significantly less willing to push back on any pay-to-win aspects or fear of missing out aspects than a lot of communities, because I think they know that if Star Citizen starts losing funding, they might lose their game.
Because some of the type of games don't look like large part of the games. Like it's very obvious that it didn't get there was no plan to sell ships. They made the ship, if there was another color palette, they would just make a whole ship and put that palette on it and sell it as a separate ship.
But don't worry, Expedia Travel Week is coming, and you can save 20% or more on thousands of hotels between June 8th and 12th. Expedia, it matters who you travel with. Limited availability, blackout dates apply.
A lot. And they never went back to separating the skin textures to give you color code IDs to put the colors on the Index. And so recently, like they've been going back, fixing all that cleaning up code to allow that system in. And with that, the marketing team is just throwing darts at the wall saying what people will buy in mass and what they won't.
Yeah.
In the community did an uproar about the ships, yes. Then take it all back and do something different.
What would you?
But they definitely, I would prefer if, since seeing how expensive the ships are currently, and they're only going to get increase in IRL value as the game gets further development. I would rather have the ships color in-game. Like, there's a shop in-game you can go, it's only in-game money. The ships cost so much money. Why not allow us to change our colors in-game? And sell, like, orc colors or orcs together.
I think because you're asking them to develop.
This Javelin class destroyer was originally built by aUEC Dynamics and has been in active service since 2832.
Like,
Launching under the command of Captain Omar Singh, the ship initially served as a combat support vessel for the 2nd Fleet, 6th Battle Group, a posting that put it close to the Bandul front. The Warhammer saw action during the fall of Caliban in 2884, where it protected retreating civilian and naval forces when the system ultimately fell, earning a ribbon for valor in the process. In the next several decades, the Warhammer transitioned between fleets in a variety of support and patrol positions, even participating in the aUEC push to reclaim the Nexus system in the 2930s. Most recently, the Warhammer distinguished itself as the primary combat vessel to repel the outlaw group known as Xenothreat from the Stanton system. Since then, the Warhammer has been placed in dry dock for repairs, but is heading back to active service once this year's Invictus festivities are concluded. The room you're currently seated in is the main briefing room for the entire ship. Based around a hollow volume built by Microtech, the crew gathers here to discuss everything from battle strategies to repair schedules. The Marine detail assigned to the ship also uses this room to plan out their boarding and outline combat strategies. This room has even acted as a venue for off-duty activities, such as vid screens or sporting event parties. We hope that you'll take the opportunity to explore the ship and get an up-close look at one of the vanguards of order. On behalf of Captain Metcalf and the rest of the crew, I want to wish you a fantastic Invictus. I hope we see you next year. Hello, welcome to the aUEC Warhammer. This Javelin class destroyer was originally built by aUEC Dynamics and has been in active service since 2832. Launching under the command of Captain Omar Singh, the ship initially served as a combat support vessel for the 2nd Fleet, 6th Battle Group, a posting that put it close to the Bandul front. The Warhammer saw action during the fall of Caliban in 2884, where it protected retreating civilian and naval forces when the system ultimately fell, earning a ribbon for valor in the process. In the next several decades, the Warhammer transitioned between fleets in a variety of support and patrol positions, even participating in the aUEC push to reclaim the Nexus system in the 2930s. Most recently, the Warhammer distinguished itself as the primary combat vessel to repel the outlaw group known as Xenothreat from the Stanton system. Since then, the Warhammer has been placed in dry dock for repairs, but is heading back to active service once this year's Invictus festivities are concluded. The room you're currently seated in is the main briefing room for the entire ship. Based around a hollow volume built by Microtech, the crew gathers here to discuss everything from battle strategies to repair schedules. The Marine detail assigned to the ship also